everybody, and welcome to another review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Mega Construcx Halo UNSC Wasp Onslaught. So here we are, and here is the box. I've already built the set. So we're taking a look at the box first. Of course, we have Mega Construcx Halo across the top. We have the cool action shot of what's all in the set there. This is an 8 and up set with 409 pieces. Halo Infinite, Master Chief there. This side shows you the 2-in-1 aspect of the set. This side just shows you all of the figures in the set, as well as that there. And if we come to the top of it, it shows Chief and our one person there, and the Grunt and Hunter there. And the bottom of the box has all the warnings and labels and stuff on it. And back to the back here, we have everything here. We have all of the set description and images there, what weapons and things are included, the 2-in-1 aspect of it down here, as well as the code to scan for the instructions to build the boat aspect of it. I did not build the boat. I'm not going to be building the boat, so I don't really care about that. Tells you, about the parts of the set and other included sets, as well as more warnings, logos, things and stuff across the bottom. And that's pretty much it for the box here, so I will grab the figures first, and we will take a look at the included figures for this set. And here we are with our included figures in this set. We of course have the Grunt, the Banished Hunter, our Marine, and Master Chief himself. Why don't we take a little more closer look at each of these individual figures. Okay, so starting of course with our little Master Chief here, you can see he's got some of the scuff marks there on the chest armor and a little bit on the helmet, I think. Now these are, of course, fully articulated. There's some scuff marks on the shoulder armor there. So, of course, we can bring the arms out about that far. The head will go down a bit, up not too far. The arms, of course, will rotate all the way around. You get a little bend. I'll show you on this one. We do get some bend at the elbow, not very much, and the hand can rotate a bit. We do get some pretty decent chest articulation there. The legs can split out to about there, because then the armor gets in the way. We get a nice full knee bend there, and and that is the same as well for the Marine. Of course, we do get a assault rifle, which you can also put on his back. There's just a hole here. You can just throw that. I don't know how he holds it on his back anymore, but you can put it on his back if you want. But in my opinion, a warrior should hold his weapon. So there we go. That is Master Chief. Very nice little minifigure of him, actually. I quite like it. Okay, I wasn't going to look at it, but here's our Marine. Same articulation as Chief, so I'm not going to go through that again. But the only added thing is that you can take the helmet off of him or her, and you can see the face. Of course, you can just put the helmet right back on if you don't like that. Same weapon, same everything else, but I just thought I would show that you can, if you want to, take the helmet off. But that is our Marine. Coming in next, we have our Grunt here. Very nice, simple looking Grunt. Articulation is pretty simple here. The arms will rotate all the way around. They get a little forward, a little outward movement, not much. A little bit of chest rotation. The legs can do about that much splits. There is some ankle rotation actually. I forgot that in the other two. And the hands can rotate as well. Has the plasma pistol, of course. And yeah, very nice, simple Grunt minifigure. I quite enjoy it. And of course, lastly, and the biggest in the set, is our Banished Hunter. Now, one thing I do want to note is that this particular arm is supposed to have these, like, translucent red pieces in these holes, but I couldn't get them to stay in, so I just said screw it and didn't put them in. But of course, it does have all of its mandible things here, which are just a very, rubbery plastic there. As far as articulation goes for this, that arm will come up pretty high. That arm will come up about the same length, even with the shoulder armor plate there. It does get some chest rotation, a little front to back as well. Not much in the head, unfortunately. I mean, the head can rotate a little bit, but you're not going to get much out of that head. You do get about that much of an elbow bend. Yeah, about there. Just you can see behind the shield. The legs, let me move the arms out of the way for a second. The legs will come out to about there, so not anything too great. They will come up to, like, all the way up. We do get a decent knee bend, and we do get some foot articulation in this guy, so that's actually pretty decent, actually. But, yeah, it's a very nice, banished, hunter figure. Lots of articulation and posability. But that is going to wrap up our minifigures. But yeah, it has a pretty nice selection of minifigures for this set, but that's pretty much it for the section on minifigures. So, let's move on to the first build in this set. Okay, so the first thing we build in this set is this little turret here. And it's a decent enough little turret, I guess, if you really need, for the playability factor of this particular set, you want to have something that the Covenant can use against the main build in this particular set. So, I mean, this has, you can rotate it on its base, although it's being difficult in rotating at the base, or it's not wanting to rotate, but there we go. You can in fact rotate it. Will you focus for me, camera? Focus. Thank you. You can rotate it, and you can open these sides up. I gotta say though, it's actually really difficult getting our Grunt in there with these paper things in the way all the time, and just the way that this set works. But yeah, this is like paper stuff. It was kind of interesting. Actually, it's not difficult to put together, but yeah, these can move. This can move out as well, and the front part can come off, and there's something you can replace it with. I don't really particularly care about this little thing, so we're gonna move on to the main build and the whole reason why I bought this set anyway. And here is the main reason of getting this set. This is the Wasp. It's a very nice looking Wasp for sure. It's a very nice build, a very simple build, but hey, it looks really good too. You can see it from all angles here. You can come down a little bit there, and I will go over everything that moves in a moment here, but you know, you get to see all the angles of the set and everything else. So it's very, very nice build, very simple build as well. So why don't we go over everything that moves here? Bringing in our Wasp here, the first thing obviously is the fact that you can open the cockpit up. I do have our Marine in there. She sits fine. She's not really holding all the controls, but she sits in there. And this bottom part can move as well if you need it to. We can just close that back up. The, of course, big gimmick is the these things can move on their own, you know, like a VTOL kind of thing. We do have launchers that I don't have the missiles in them, but you can put missiles in them and shoot them, which the missiles are located down here for right now. If you need extra missile storage, and you do get extra missiles with this. Now, of course, if we come to the back here, these pieces here, these black pieces, can move up and down, you know, should you need them to. And come more to the back here, these silver pieces here can move down and up should you need them to. But that is everything that moves on this, and that's basically everything in the set here. But yeah, that is pretty much it for everything in this set here. As you can see in front of you, the last thing I do want to mention is there are going to be extra parts here. And some of this is also like extra missiles, but also there's like little blue translucent things that are supposed to represent like plasma grenades and stuff. So, you know, but you get the idea. I enjoy this set for this. I don't really care about the little turret thing. Again, for the playability factor, it's a fine enough addition, but I don't really care. I know, I bought it for the Wasp. The Wasp is a very nice build, and overall this is a very nice set. I give it a thumbs up, so that's all I have. So if you like what you see in here, feel free to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.